patient monitor. This is high acuity. The name is CareScape B850. That is a model of our CareScape B850. It is written here. The model is written on the CPU. This is the CPU. It is written here. CareScape monitor here. Model is written here. You can read it. Yes. CareScape monitor B850. And this is the medium and low CareScape monitor B650. 650 is the medium and low acuity. This is the high acuity.
8650.
Okay. 650. So 850 is the high acuity, 650 is the low and medium.
And the middle is 750.
No.
Because 850, 650.
I know. There's
So
no
750 is the middle.
650 is the medium. They will just attach some. They will just put some attachment.
Extra
The
modules.
IVP.
IBP, exactly. Okay? So, now, as you can see, there are a lot of cables all over. But as a user, for you, you just have to work on this button. Okay?
On and off.
On and off button. Okay, the main button is in the CPU, the green color button.
Yes.
That is the same button. It will be on for you, but for your accessibility, this is the on. How to switch on and off? You need to press this 3 seconds. It is not like this. No.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. It's off. It's a push for 3 seconds. This is how you switch it on. I want to switch it on.
Same.
1, 2, 3. Switch it on. Okay. This is.
No, 1, 2, 3, you have to press.
Yes. Keep pressing for 3 seconds. Then only it will switch on or switch off. Okay. Next. Let me introduce what are the measurements you will get from the patient. What are the accessories we have? This is called PDM, Patient Data Module. PDM, Patient Data Module. It's a module, see, where you have all the accessory controls. All the accessories are connected here. PDM. Let's see what are the accessories. You can see the black is for NIBP, non-invasive blood pressure. That's the first parameter. Second is a blue color for SpO2, saturation. Okay. The third one is temperature. The brown is for temperature. We have dual temperature, one for the rectal and one for the oral. Okay. Then we have 2 red color pot for the invasive blood pressure. The arterial, CVP, central venous, femoral, all this can be measured by these 2. And the brown I already told you, temperature.
Yes.
The last one, green ECG. 12 lead ECG or 5 lead ECG, you can get it.
Okay.
Okay, 12 or 5. One more you will get is respiration. Does not have any cable or sensor. It's detected by lead 2 of the ECG. As soon as you connect your ECG leads, you get your respiration on the screen. Another thing, this module, can you see? This is for the end-tidal CO2 measurement. Usually you get it through your ventilator, but this also has a facility by non-invasive. Just one line from here to the ET tube, you will get your...
that small one, huh?
Yes, this one. This module is for the CO2 measurement, non-invasive. And this is for BIS, EEG, for the brain activity. Just like ECG, we have EMG, electromyogram, or EEG. Yes. So these are the advanced modules that you have in KOC hospital, which is this one. Okay. How to use it? Very simple to use. As I said, it's a multi-parameter patient monitor. Switch it on. Second step, connect the necessary accessories to the patient. Okay, ECG, leads. SpO2, finger sensor. NIBP, cuff. Then what? Temperature. All these things you do, automatically you will start getting your data on the screen. No need to admit the patients. It is how it's getting admitted. As soon as you connect the accessories on the patient, the monitor will sense there is signal and it will do auto admission. Okay, there is no special button to admit. No, as soon as it gets a SpO2 signal waveform finished, it's admitted. Okay, you have the ability to put the first name, last name, file number, all these things from your central monitor, which will be in the nurse's station.
I see.
Okay, you
That's
don't
nice.
have to do it from here.
That's cool.
First you prepare the patient, get settled, make the patient settle, then you go to the central monitor and type all the details. Because patient care is priority. Then only computer and patient, all the other things.
So name will appear here.
Name will appear. Once you do the registration there, name will come here. Okay, with the bed number and all his details. So this will be reserved only for that patient, this monitor. Once you connect all this, for NIBP only, you have to press a button. You have to initiate the pressure, right? For NIBP, non-invasive blood pressure. So I tie the cuff and then I press it. You get your systolic, diastolic and your mean arterial pressure on the screen. Okay, you get your diastolic. Now let's talk about the ECG. The ECG machine, as I said, you have the option to either connect a 5-lead or a 12-lead. Now I have a patient with me here. This is an electronic patient. I connected all the 12 leads to my patient. I want to see the graph on the screen. Let's see. As you know, it is all color coded and even it is labeled V1, V2, V3, V4, V5, V6 and LA, LL. All the names are there. So you will not get confused where to fix. Let me switch it on. You will start getting your ECG up on the screen. Okay, I'm going to put heart rate 80. Okay, so I started getting my ECG. My patient is alive. You will see it on the screen. 80 is the heart rate of the patient. Now, I connected all the 12 leads, but only one lead I can see on the screen. And doctor is telling I want to see all the 12 leads. How to view all 12 lead on the screen? Click on the ECG box. These are known as parameter boxes.
Okay.
Every parameter has its own box. This is dedicated only for ECG. This is only for SpO2. This is only for NIBP. So any changes you want to make in any parameter, just click on it. So when you click on it, you get options regarding to that particular parameter. You will not find SpO2 related options here. No. This is dedicated only for ECG. Now what was my question? I want to see all the ECGs in one shot. So I press all ECG waveforms. Did you see this button?
Yeah.
Yeah. Click on it. You will see real time view of ECG of the patient.
Sorry.
More interesting things are there. For example, doctor is not there and you want to interpret the ECG. You want to know whether it's a normal sinus rhythm. This will do auto interpretation. No need for a cardiologist. Yeah. So let's see how to do it. Go to 12 lead analysis. Now I want to analyze the ECG. Okay. So go to 12 lead analysis and go to settings. You have to put some information for the analysis. Did you see the star? Star means mandatory.
No.
You have to fill this column. Let's see, gender, it's asking male or female. I'm telling it's a male. Choose the age, it's 41 to 50. Then, is there any chest pain? Not present. Let's do the analysis. Just confirm. Okay? When I press confirm, press the next button, 12 lead now, and you get your analysis. It's telling it's a normal sinus rhythm. There's a septal infarct, age undetermined, so many things, and all the readings will come here. All the QRs. This is auto interpretation done by the algorithm called 12SL. It's an algorithm which is inbuilt, and this is doing the interpretation.
Maintenance, ma'am, checking if this is working properly. It's regular, every
Regular.
month, 2 months.
Every 3 months.
Every 3 months.
Yeah,
Okay.
done by the service
So
engineers.
if you want to take a print,
You can take a print. Either you can save the report in the machine or you can take a printout.
there.
Yeah, the printer is over there in the nurse's station. So when you press print, it gets printed there.
Not here.
Not here. Individual bedside, we have not provided the printers. It's not a practical thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is done. I'm happy. Close it. Finished. So you know how to do the 12
If some
lead.
rhythm is going on abnormally, if you wanted to stop,
Yeah,
what we do?
there is something called freeze. Okay, I'm coming to that. Yeah. So that is about ECG. If you want to see the all, just press all. You get your all. Even you can print this. There's a print page. You will do this. Okay. Next, NIBP. NIBP has 2 modes: manual and automatic. Manual is you tie the cuff and you press this. You get your systolic, diastolic, and mean. Automatic is I want to check this brother's BP every 10 minutes or every 1 hour interval. What I do? Just go to the NIBP box and choose your interval. Okay?
You will enter the interval.
Just enter 1 hour and start and leave the room. Every 1 hour it will inflate and deflate and give you the result on the screen. This is the automatic mode of NIBP. Okay? So that is in NIBP box. You will not get confused. Just go to NIBP box and choose the cycle time and start and you can leave. Okay? Next. SpO2 is very direct. Just put the finger sensor. Where is my SpO2? Yeah, here. We use the best technology, Massimo technology, which is good for low perfusion, and even if there is very flow of less movement of flow and all these things, this is the best. Okay, this is the SpO2 sensor for the finger.
It's available in case
Is it disposable or?
We have disposable wrap sensors also, especially in case of infection patients and all. We cannot use this, so we have wrap sensors also in the store.
Okay.
Yeah. Now the next is the IBP, invasive blood pressure. Invasive blood pressure, you can have arterial, central venous pressure, all these things. These are the buttons. For example, this is CVP. Doctor is telling, I don't want CVP, I want to measure arterial line. What you have to do is just change the label, change the CVP to arterial. How to do? Just click on it and there is something called label. Okay, when I press label, I want to choose arterial. See what happens. The color will change. Before it was blue for CVP. Now it's arterial red color. See, it changes the cursor scale and it changes the red color also, blue to red, because I relabeled it to arterial line. Okay, so every time you use, have you used the IBP? Which IBP you're using in KOC? We are using the technology Abbott Transpac.
We are assigned in the ward. We don't have.
You don't have. Okay, fine. This is usually used in ICU and CCU, the IBP. Okay, fine. So arterial is usually, it goes invasive, and every time you need a measurement, you need to zero it so that it gets the baseline waveform and the digital value. Okay. Then there is something called CO2. CO2 is the end-tidal CO2. It's very easy. You just have to put a sampling line from here, and the other end will goes to the ET tube. Patient on ventilators can only be used this CO2, not for normal wards and all. Only for ventilated patients you have to use this, and you will get your CO2 value and your O2 values. Okay, the same value you will get a ventilator also, so you can match and see. And respiration also will automatically come as he inhales and exhales the oxygen and the CO2. Okay, that is the one. Next one I'll tell you. These buttons I will introduce. This is the home button. Okay, you have a soft key and a hard key. By the way, this is a 19-inch touchscreen monitor. Okay, it works by touch, but if some people are not comfortable with touch, you can use this trim knob. Okay, it works. See, it works. That is a trim knob. Alarm setup means every parameter has upper limit and lower limit. We have set the default. Like heart rate, if it goes above 150, it will alarm. If it goes below 50, it will alarm. You are free to change the settings according to the patient's condition. How to change? Just click on it. You can increase or decrease. You can increase or decrease. Okay? Accordingly, you can play with this. This is exclusively for the nurses so that you can avoid unnecessary alarms. Okay? You just have to set this and you can be at peace.
Even with the pacemaker patients.
Even with pacemaker, this will take it. Another thing about our alarm is how to control the volume. At night, it is too much, noisy. Alarms are continuous. You can keep it low. Okay, we can keep it till 1. We have to do the setting for that. I will do it. 1 is the minimum and the maximum is 10. Okay, this is where you do audible and visual is the place. Talking about alarms, you have 3